Hey guys, what's up? It's Rocket. We're making a Viper lineup guide because a lot of you clearly don't know how to play Viper, so we're gonna fix that today. Obviously, the last one that I made, unfortunately, Breeze was removed. Like, days after I made my lineup guide, I think it was like hours before or even. But that's okay. I'm hoping the same thing happens to Icebox. As soon as I make this video, they announce that Icebox is going away. Along with the set, that thing can go too. Look at its meta. Please tell me anything is fun on that map. No, but in all seriousness, let's get these lineups started. First one is for 410. Come up on these barrels and then line up
Here.
the corner with, and just do a normal lineup. Depends on top of 410. Of course, you can still stand up here if you want, but you're gonna, yeah. But it covers most of 410. You're gonna be fine.
Here.
Just there's nowhere else. You just can't throw it any better than that. Yep. So start like this. Come here. Aim at this line. If you can't see that, I'm on pretty much the lowest settings. So bear it with me. You just have cataracts, and you just with all these lineups you just have cataracts if you can't see these things. Right? That's gonna hit the most amount as possible. Obviously, yes, you can stand here, but if somebody's standing here, well, the game is over to start with. Here, is understandable, but it is unlikely because most people are going to be playing pipes. How do you clear out pipes? Well, you're gonna stand right here on this triangle and aim for this intersection in these two lines. Do a normal throw. It's gonna land here. Obviously, they still have this, but they definitely cannot jump up here, or they're going to be vulnerable. I don't know why that didn't hit me with vulnerable, but it's supposed to. Yeah, you're dead. If you try to peek that. Next is Postplant. We're gonna throw this lineup. You throw it like above this arrow. Lands top nest. Perfect. Next one is for the orb. If you want to stop people from taking orb, you come like right here in between this gate, and then throw it at this arrow. That stops them from orb, obviously because they're vulnerable. People always ask me for post-plant lineups. Here it is. Line yourself up right here, right in the middle, and then aim in the middle of this crack in the wall. It'll bounce off this wall and land right here on default. It's protected by like sage walls that could block it. One of the last ones for attack A is orb lineup on the rafters. Push up against the barrier, right as close as you can get. Then line up. What is it? It's this line, right? Where you're gonna drop down from here, line up here, and then do a jump throw. Yes, that was a running jump throw. For Maximov.
Poison orb emitting.
Up there, you're gonna want to press W space and left click at the same time, and look at that one.
Poison's off.
They can't see anything. Obviously, yes, you can just switch this. That's fine. And then use your orb for post plant. Yeah, that's cool. For defense, what are you gonna do? Well, first of all, you're probably gonna wall like this. Right? There's no way around it.
Toxins going up.
Perfect. Covers here, up top, and on the right. You just can't see anything, down. And it's really easy to hold. If you want to get aggressive on A, you can throw this orb, line it up with the intersection, and then just take the road.
Poison orb emitting.
Get up here, you can pop your orb and fire. You don't have to worry about people rushing bells, because first of all, they shouldn't, because they're just gonna get off. But second,
poison's off.
If you just want to throw a molly into a main, it is this. It's this gray line. It'll vulnerable it'll like people will start taking damage from your molly if you throw it like that. You can combine that with a shock dart for a really easy kill. Yeah. For A to B, come in the middle of this pillar, line up your HUD line with this
Here.
cross, like this, and then just do a normal throw. The molly will land right here, and it'll stop anybody from planting on both sides. So it's really good. For defensive mollies, let's start with default. Come into this corner, throw
Here.
your molly here. This intersection will land on default. You can combine it with this molly, right? You see where this intersection is? Go as close to the wall as you can without touching it, and throw the molly. People playing in this spot a lot are forced into this position. You can swing off of it and get a vulnerable kill. For top nest, you don't really have anything specific. Just throw it like that. Obviously, that's not going to cover everything, but no Viper Molly will. It's best that you throw it a little farther if you're planting up there. Because now you can't plant, no matter what. For the little box, you can throw in through, and then, oh, there you go. There's this box. This guy has to get out somehow. He's usually gonna peek L, or he's just gonna die to molly damage, especially when combined with this. For gnats, I'm gonna throw this molly, line it up with this corner, right? And that's gonna completely blow up this gnats guy. Obviously, if he peeks here, you're gonna see him first, so he's just dead. For your A main smoke, line up like this. You line up against this line, and then you see that this line above your smoke. Yeah, you're just gonna line it up with this gap. Right, so right here, throw, and that's gonna land on A main.
Poison orb emitting.
Now they have to take an elevated angle, through like pipes or something, and this orb is really dangerous because someone could be playing with a shotgun in here.
Poison's off.
That's pretty much all of the mollies that I have. I can't really think of anything. Oh well. Now let's go to attacker side mid, because there is no attacker side defense. There's three orbs you can throw here. This is the first one. It's a normal throw.
Poison orb emitting.
It lands right here. Boom.
Poison's off.
That's tube covered. Then you can walk
Here.
up or do as you please. Second one, get up against the barrier as close as you can. Line up. Stand
Here.
on this line and then just throw
Here.
at this crack in the wall. Right where the
Watching this location.
this bendy part comes in.
Poison orb emitting.
It'll land at the same spot.
Poison's
For
off.
me, it's a little more tricky. Come in to where the spawn barrier is. Line up your HUD. Just kidding. This part of your HUD. With
Here.
this cloth, right? So you'll see that now. And then do a normal throw.
Poison orb emitting.
And boom, there you go. There's all
Poison's off.
smokes. I don't know how that was so hard for people in my ranked games. Okay. Viper Wall B. A lot of people have this struggle because they'll just throw it at random. And one of two things will happen.
Toxins going up.
Wait, why is this perfect?
Toxin
Okay,
screen
but,
down.
I see a lot of people throwing this wall. And this is just really bad.
Toxins going up.
I think this showcases, yeah, both problems. One, either you didn't throw it in the right spot, so you can just get shot here, or even back here with this a little more cover, less space. But
Toxin
point,
screen
and
down.
then, well, obviously, I can see people here and then duck out,
Not recharged yet.
which is just really bad.
Not
Okay, come here, line up against the barrier, boom, shakalaka. Throw it in the middle of those 2 points.
Toxins going
Boom,
up.
there's your Viper Wall. It doesn't,
Here.
there's no problems here, and you can't peek out. There's nowhere to peek out from. You have to
Toxin
get
screen
very
down.
specific with your wall. Boom, there you go. Okay, now let's go to mollies, because that's the only thing you guys are here for. Molly like this.
Here.
Yeah. You're gonna land it up here. It's going to be thrown at the star. Second one, you're gonna want to throw in between as if these were intersecting lines. Start like this. Those 2 stars. And then together they look like this. And that just covers everything on top of yellow. You can't get opt. If you want to throw it back yellow on both sides, throw this molly to the left of that star, and then throw this molly with your HUD touching the corner of that one. Together they look like this. Just again. Right. Obviously they have space back here, but they can't peek you from yellow, and they can't. And they're gonna take molly damage somewhere, unless they're playing back here, which is very uncommon. If you wanted to molly here, and you just want to molly both parts of that together. Okay, so this is 1. This is 2. And that just lands double back yellow. They're gonna take damage. They have to retreat here for safety. Okay, if you want to play A, but you don't want to, you know, go all the way B to throw an orb, imagine making a triangle out of these 2, kind of like where these would intersect if they were lines, right? Like, make this triangle, and then do a jump throw. And then, so that's gonna land right here. And the cool thing about this orb is, it's a cross map. And combined with this molly I showed you guys earlier, you can stop the plant on A from A, and stop the plant from B on B.
Poison orb emitting.
Right, so that's just a really powerful tool that you can use.
Poison's off.
Like pretty much any round on B, you can always stop the plant no matter the round, or like where you're playing, because you'll always have that available. So last thing, B defense. I almost forgot. Line up here. Throw your wall up against this, right here in this corner. There's usually around
Toxins going up.
right? Because
Toxin screen down.
no, it's not. I lied to all of you. Throw it like this.
Toxins going up.
Covers all 3 pretty nicely.
Here. Toxin screen down.
That one's not too specific. Just make sure that you cover those areas. You can throw something aggressive like this. How does that even happen? Okay, that will never happen in your games. Just come up against this box and throw it at this arrow.
Poison orb emitting.
Shift walk up, and then walk up into here, and then even pick it up for later use, and then pick it up for later use, and even just peek out here. Since it's up here, this is also
Poison orb emitting.
This is also your escape route. Obviously, you should have to keep watching.
Poison's off.
Leave. Okay, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hoped at least one of these lineups helped. If they did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Maybe timestamp one of the comments that you liked best. Hopefully this map goes away soon, so I don't have to play it anymore. Please bring Bind back. It's actually a good map, and then I can make a real guide on that one. Thanks. See you in ranked.